You know, I'm not living a life where I'm happy anymore. I'm not. I love my kids. I would say it's 50% heaven, my life, with my kids. I love my kids. I'm just trying to get my son Michael. My daughter is so super emotional. Oh, she's the best. She's constantly gives me hug after hug. Well, Michael's a little more on the shy side. I'm trying to get him to be more like his sister. And I said, Mike, hug your father. Be here for your father. He's like, okay, okay. He's like the 6'2". He's like Ivan Drago, you know. He's a big kid. He's taller than me. My son is taller than me. Oh man, it's raining outside. It's pouring outside. I just can't believe how like life turned out. I really want answers. I wish I had the opportunity to talk to God because I don't understand why He had to take both my wife and my mom. I mean, one to take one, I get it. My mom, I understand. She was 75. Listen, I love my mother. Oh, she's my best friend, but she was 75. Jennifer was 46. You know, the kids need a mom. I'm just saying that I don't get it. Doesn't make sense to me, man. Doesn't make sense to me. This Peace and Serenity, an original classical piano piece I wrote. Let me do that again. Peace and Serenity. It's an original classical piece I wrote on the piano for my beautiful wife, Jennifer, and my mom, Josephine. Um, Look, I'm not going to lie to all of you. I mean, look, this is how it is with me. Things have to make sense in life. Things have to make sense, okay? When my father passed away, it made sense. I'm going to tell you why. My father smoked 3 to 4 packs of cigarettes a day. So when the doctor told him he had problems with his lungs, was I shocked? No. I loved my father. He's my father. I always wished him, the best of health. God bless him. He's my father. But I told him, Dad, you got to stop smoking. 3 to 4 packs of cigarettes is too much. But, he kept doing it. Yeah. And that's what happens. With my mom, I love her too. I love my mom. She's my best friend, my mother. I love my mother. I miss her. I want to talk to her right now. I miss her so much. You have no idea how much I miss my beautiful mother. But she's another one that didn't listen. She had a triple bypass in 2018. I told her, you got to want to get better. You got to walk. You got to, try to get up. You got to move around. For many, many years, it's like after that triple bypass, she just didn't move. She wasn't moving off the recliner. I was telling her, Ma, please. Because my mother didn't have cancer, not like my beautiful wife, Jennifer. My mom was a young woman, 75 young. She had the opportunity to really get better, to make a full recovery. But she just got, unfortunately, stuck to that chair, that recliner. That was it. And eventually she got this pulmonary embolism, which was a blood clot. Terrible what happened to my poor mother. But what happened to my wife is just pure out. It's just, look, I don't believe the doctors, did the right thing for my wife. And that's it. There's really not much I could do about it now. I don't even think I could even sue these mother effers because they get away with everything. They get away with everything. Look, I told them right from the get-go, as soon as my wife went into the hospital, you have to treat the cancer. Her cancer spread a lot. They didn't want to do surgery, fine, but they could have did. There was a chemotherapy drug, T-DXD. She could have got that by intravenous. It could have crossed the blood-brain barrier. It could have helped her. My wife always responded well to chemo. I saw her once. She had chemo, and it took the cancer off her liver in one shot. She survived. She once was in a very similar situation. 2017, she was in septic shock, and they had a big mass of cancer on her liver. They gave her the chemo. It wiped the cancer off the liver. She made a full recovery. I believe that it would have helped her, the chemo. But they didn't want nothing to do with it, these doctors. It was like, that's it. It got too far. See, the way to have done it, we should have got a treatment sooner. That's what it is. It's like, but Jennifer, she was planning on getting treatment after the new year. That was her goal. That's what she wanted. Big Boom, God bless you. Thank you. Big K Boom. Sorry to hear about your loss, Apefather. I've been tapped in with you for years. My sincere condolences. Thank you. We're in trouble right now, everybody. I wish that everybody could have a heart. Apefather, remember in the beginning, you remember how Apefather was helping everybody? I had money back then. Things were good for me. People like, Apefather, my car broke down. I say, here's $200, here's $300. Apefather, I haven't eaten. I'm watching you eat steak dinners. I haven't eaten in like 2 days. Here's $300. Apefather, my car broke down. Here's money. Apefather, I don't have a home. I'm living in a hotel. Here's $300. I could go on and on. C. Diddy. Apefather, my house burnt down. My wife's pregnant. My mother passed away. Here's $500. I always help people. For the first time, I need help now. My family needs help. For the first time, I need help. And I just wish people would help me because it's like, look, I lost everything. I don't think people don't understand. Like when you think you're having a bad day, Listen, you know what everybody thinks they're having a bad day? Let me tell you a funny story, okay? A buddy of mine, Joey, I'm on the phone with him, okay? He was screaming at his wife. They were having a big fight, a big luau, because he told the wife, he said, listen to me, they went to the supermarket. He goes, when you pack the groceries, make sure you don't put too much heavy items in one bag. He goes, because what's gonna happen, he says, is the bag's gonna rip. I heard him say this because he was talking to me. But despite what he said, the wife got the big olive oils, the big the big ones. I'm not talking the small ones. And she put like three of them in one bag. So when he picked up the bag, all the olive oils fell out, ripped the bag. So he started like, let me get rid of this idiot here. So he started screaming at his wife. He's like, I told you not to put heavy things in the bag. And I was on the phone with him. I said, I wish I could trade places with you. I said, I wish those were my problems. That all I was angry about was that my wife put heavy things in a bag. I lost my wife forever. She's gone. She's never coming back. I lost my mom forever. She's never coming back. Um, I just wish you guys would have the heart to help us because we have a lot of expenses now. We got to get back on our feet. We lost $7,000 a month in income because when my mom passed away, we lost the household income of the Social Security, her pension. I was my wife's caretaker. We lost that, you know, $3,000 a month. But once again, this is my Cash App right here. If someone could actually type this out, I'd appreciate it. It's the $ Richard Lavoie. It's the $. Oh, let me put it right here for you. $ Richard Lavoie. Jennifer was an extremely strong woman. But if someone could type out my Cash App, it is the $ Richard Lavoie. There is no space, no underscore in between my first and last name. It's the $RICHARDLEVOI. And I just want to say something to anyone who's a hater out there. Guys, I lost my wife. I lost my mom. Try to keep the hate to yourselves. I don't want to deal with it. All right. So if you're gonna start hating, you're out of here, man. I don't want to deal with it. That's it. I got too much stuff going on right now. I'm doing what I'm doing right now because I have to help my children. Okay. I got 2 kids that need me. Michael's 14, Sophia's 11. All right. They lost their mom. They lost their grandma. All right. We don't need hate right now. We don't need hate. What we need is love and support. If someone could type out the Cash App, once again, it's the $ Richard Lavoie. I just wanted to pin the comment. Whenever someone gets a chance, $ RICHARDLEVOI. Big Rick, I can appreciate losing loved ones. Lost my brother at 36 and my pops right after. That's horrible, man. My condolences. God bless you and your family, Big Rick 2400. I'm really sorry that you had to go through that, brother. That sounds awful. I know how it feels, man. I feel your pain, believe me. And I'm not just saying that. I know how it feels. Oh man, the hurt is terrible. Look, my wife was a very strong woman, Rick. You're right. Okay. She fought 10 years with cancer. I mean, I just feel the doctors didn't do the right thing. I'm not satisfied. Yeah, I listen, if I could get enough support, yeah, if I could get enough support with the Cash Apps, We're going to be doing those dinners real soon, okay? To help other families grieving, other families going through tough times in their life that lost their loved ones. I just got to get the support. Look, if everybody would just support us, when I say us, I'm talking about me, my children, with the Cash App, we could get this stuff going real quick. Before you know it, I'll have the 2, 3 dinners already set up. We just got to get the right support. We got to get the support. That's all it is. It's really not that difficult. You know, I don't understand why everybody just doesn't do it, because the way the world should really be is that if you're not, look, Rick, you went through a lot in your life, but there's a lot of people out there, they're not going through a lot. Their lives are happy, their lives are calm. And I honestly have to tell you, if you're blessed that, you got your parents still alive, you got your wife, you got your family, everything's going well. You see a family such as mine that got really hit over the head. We lost pretty much our 2 rocks. We lost my wife and my mom in 2 weeks. It's like you should have common courtesy, don't you think? You have a little like sympathy and say, you know what, Apefather, God bless. Here's a little something for you. And like I said, if I get enough of that, not only could I help my family, but I could help other families with the dinners that I'm going to start organizing and paying for people who lost their loved ones. But it all starts, what's up, Godzilla? It all starts with this, the Cash App, which is the $ Richard Lavoie. I got my fan on right now. That's why you see, if you see that, it's blowing. That's the fan right there. $ Richard Lavoie. That's the Cash App. Can someone actually type that out for me so I could pin the comment? Godzilla or Big Rick. It's the Cash Apps, the $ Richard Lavoie, RICHARD LEVOI. All right, well, when you get a chance, I guess we'll do it later. Hold on, guys. So anyway, I got to get rid of you, Commander 35, when you do that. You have to start off by saying, what's up, beggar? I have to get rid of you instantly. You understand that, right? Now, if you would have just said, long time no see, okay, I would have spoke to you. But you come here like a complete friggin' jackass. Ugh. I tell people, stop the hate. Just come in here and talk like a normal person. They can't do it. They just can't do it. Um, Let me try to explain something to all of you. I just want my wife. I never asked for money before. When I had my wife, I was so happy. Our children were so happy. We were a family, and we were doing great. We were doing wonderful. Okay, I lost my wife now, and I lost my mom. So people want to call me a beggar, like Commander 35. That's what they want to do. They want to call me a beggar. They're probably never going to understand this, unfortunately, unless they're in my shoes. Real Aqua, you're funny. What happened? My wife passed away. She was 46 years old. 2 weeks later, my mother passed away. My wife was battling cancer for 10 years. She also had aspiration pneumonia. She left behind, we have our 2 children. They're very young. Michael is 14. Sophia is 11. Do you have kids? I have 2 kids. We have 2 kids. Thank you, Yoga's Farm. Like I said, we're just asking for support right now. This is going to be a tribute live stream. Anybody out there with a good heart that could do a small cash app, I will give you a big, big shout out. If actually someone could type out my cash app, this is my cash app. It's the $ Richard Lavoie. It's the $RICHARDLEVOI. You're funny, real Aqua. Vladimir, if you start to hate, I'm going to kick you out, man. Thank you. I guess I got to go with Evil Detective Pikachu right now. Oh my God, he's the one who did it. I just can't stand that name that he has, that evil part. I don't like that. We got to go with Yoger's Farm. I'm sorry, Detective Pikachu. I got to go with him. I'm sorry. Thank you, Yoger's Farm. I can't. That evil. You got to get rid of that evil. I'm sorry, but that word evil, it just freaks me out. I'm sorry. If you were just Detective Pikachu, that would be fine. Nicole 2025. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Yoga's Farm. I lost both of mine before they passed. God bless you. Big Rick, I agree. My brother, 4 years. My brother, 4 young kids. Excuse me. He had 4 young kids. My sister-in-law working her ass off. We help where we can. God bless you and your family, Big Rick. God bless your brother. Is 4 young kids. God bless your sister-in-law. I have no idea what this woman is talking about. This Nicole 2025. Yoga's Farm. I lost my mother to cancer, father to murder. Oh my God. Name of the Father, of the Son, Holy Spirit. Amen. Grandparents, old age. Well, that's good at least. I mean, at least that's normal. You know, like my grandmother, same thing. My grandmother Anna was 97. I celebrated her life at her funeral. Everyone was crying, screaming. I said, 97 years old, my grandmother Anna made it to. God bless her. These people they're horrible. These people try to imitate my wife. Let's get rid of them. Nicole, I got to get rid of you. I'm sorry, Nicole. If you understood anything about the Apefather, okay, you would understand that we call each other apes because of a movement. It was the AMC stock movement. The retail investors are called apes. That's it. So Apefather just was a term like, Godfather. Okay, I was like the father of the apes. I was the father of the retail investors. Guys, Evil Detective Pikachu, when people come here pretending to be my wife, they're out of here. That's it. People come here pretending to be my wife, they are out of here. You understand? Out of here. No freedom of speech. My wife just passed away. Listen to me. My wife, 46 years old, mother of my 2 children, that people are going to come here saying that they're imitating my wife? No. Sorry. Like this person right here. Bye-bye. What's up, Brennan Barnwell? I don't know if you heard the bad news, brother. My wife, Jennifer, and my mom passed away in a period of 2 weeks. My wife, Jennifer, was battling cancer for 10 years. God bless her. She won, cancer lost. She saw her kids grow up. My mother was battling COPD. She had a triple bypass, pneumonia. Both my wife and mom had pneumonia. It's very sad. Our family is going through an extremely horrible time right now, Brennan. Yeah, I mean, I would appreciate if people could like support us. I mean, what are we asking for here? We're not asking for much. Just help us get back on our feet. $ Richard Lavoy. It's funny. If everybody would just do something small, it could make a big difference. That is the Cash App, Richard Lavoy, RICHARDLEVOI. I will give you a big shout out. Play a little piano for you if you could do a small Cash App. Help our family in need. And like I said, at some point when I get enough support in these Cash Apps, I also want to do something beautiful for families that are grieving. I want to buy them a big Tony Soprano style Italian dinner, probably at like a Carmine's in Atlantic City, where we could all get together, have a couple of drinks, a little vino, a little wine, and we could actually all be there for each other, just sharing experiences, sharing stories, being each other's support groups. Thank you, Yoga Farms. God bless you. If someone doesn't have the Cash App and they could only do a super chat, I appreciate it. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless Yoga Farms. God bless you and your family. Thank you so much for your support. Trade Cash is in El Salvador. That's the home of Bitcoin out there, right? They did real well. Well, I mean, they made a fortune, but lately, I'm sure that they're not as happy as they once were. But El Salvador, they made a lot of money, right, with Bitcoin. Not financial advice, entertainment purposes only. Yoga's Farm. God bless you from the bottom of my heart. God bless you. The only thing is, like I said, if people have Cash App, Cash App is a lot easier for us. It's immediate money for us. We get it immediately. There's no large fees. Super chats, unfortunately, you got to wait like a month and a half to get. And YouTube charges, they're like 30% fees. But listen, if you don't have Cash App and the only thing you can do is super chats, I just want to say I appreciate Yoga's Farm with all my heart and soul. My children appreciate you. God bless you. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you. Stop blocking for the smallest thing. I told you, they're coming here. They're imitating. They're pretending to be my wife. That's a no go. That's a no go. And I could always remember Evil Detective Pikachu. The way I unblocked them before, I can unblock them again. Okay, but they need to realize there's certain things they just have to have respect. They have to have respect. Listen, I could always unblock them again, but hopefully they'll start to understand that if they want to stay in the live, they got to keep it. They got to keep it civil. They got to be nice. I'm not saying they can't have freedom of speech, but they got to keep it within like reasonable terms. Like I said, Yoga's Farm. God bless you. Listen to me. Thank you so much for your support. I know you've been through a lot in your life. My heart goes out to you. My heart goes out to your family. Thank you for your support, and I completely understand that you don't have Cash App. So you did the next best thing. Okay, you don't have Cash App. You did the next best thing. Terrible, man. See now, evil Detective Pikachu. The fact that you're laughing, I got to get rid of you too, man. You're laughing at a message. No, but I'm saying, but you're laughing at a message. I mean, come on, man. You're laughing at a message of what that jerk off just said. Come on, that's not good, brother. That's not good. That's not good. I know you didn't say anything, but you're laughing at it. So it's like, you know what they say? Are you laughing at me or with me? Because I'm not laughing. Meet and greet in Vegas. Yeah, maybe we will do that one day. Just got to get my life back in order. Look, if you want me to tell you the truth, I know you're bringing up Jesus. Um, I like to. I wish I had the opportunity to have a one-on-one with God. Maybe I will one day, when it's my time. But I would really like to have a one-on-one and just ask him, like, you had to take my wife and my mother in 2 weeks. You couldn't leave my wife. You couldn't. You know, my children are young. Michael's 14. Sophia's 11. Did my wife really have to suffer the way she suffered? I'm sorry, but I really wish I could get answers, because something just doesn't seem right. I was hoping that God was going to come down. He was going to help my wife. I prayed every night. I was praying every night. So I'm a little confused, because I'm suffering now in my life. I am suffering. I'm by myself. I don't have a wife. I don't have a mother. I don't have a father. My father passed away. I don't have anybody. I feel like I'm an orphan. I mean, was this part of God's divine plan? Like, did he want me to feel like an orphan? I just don't understand, like, what happened here. I don't get it. Big Rick, um, I'm gonna say this very nice to you, and I don't mean to be disrespectful. I just lost my wife, and I just lost my mom. And if I could get comfort, okay, taking my kids out to eat, and it's not even that much money I'm spending. I don't know what you guys think. I don't know if you're seeing my videos. We went to Jersey Mike's. I spent $40. Big Rick. I spent $40 at Jersey Mike's. If that makes them happy, so be it. Okay? They lost their mom. They lost their grandma. Okay? So with all due respect, I'm going to do whatever it is I got to do to keep my children happy. You follow me? And if someone's going to give a cash app, Big Rick, it should have nothing to do with me taking my kids out to eat. It should be because from the bottom of their heart, they feel for me, and they feel for my children. They feel for the pain. They feel the suffering we're going through. It should have nothing to do. Where does one have to do with the other? You know what I mean? This is about someone saying, Apefather, the loss that you had and your children have, God bless you. Here's a little something. It should just be about that. It shouldn't be about anything else. This guy Hardaway Fitz seems to be a little bit of a psychopath, I think. What do you think? This person seems like a lunatic. Uh, so once again, here's the Cash App. It's the $ Richard Lavoy, $ RICHARDLEV as in Victor OI. There's no space in between my first and last name, no underscore. Is the $ RICHARDLEV as in Victor OI. A very small Cash App. I will give you a very, very big shout out. Help a family in need. We lost my wife recently, 46 years old, battled cancer for 10 years, God bless her. She won, cancer lost. She saw her children grow up. My mother was 75. She passed away 2 weeks later. God bless her. God bless our family. Thank you, Nolan. Thank you, Back to the Future. Back to the Future, I got to tell you, I'm confused. There was a guy who was here earlier. Was that you, Back to the Future? He did have the 1999. Yeah, I unblocked you. It was a mistake that I blocked you in the first part. I apologize. It was it was just a mix up between the person that was imitating you and the real you. But I'm going to be ending this live actually really quick. I got to get a little rest here. I'll stay a few more minutes for Back to the Future though. I'm not sure who the real Back to the Future is. Back to the Future, the card that I received, right? We know that you once gave 50. We know that you once gave 40. Can you tell us how much you gave recently? You're a very generous person. Can you tell us how much you gave in the card? Just want to make sure it's really you. Hey, what's up, Lacey? But the sick thing is the other Back to the Future knew. So anyway, definitely not really sleeping well anymore. Haven't slept right in about 2 months. I just realized that my life has changed. You know, I tell Lacey, we talk about it all the time, me and Lacey from Brooklyn. You know, I don't have a father anymore. He passed away. My mom passed away. I feel like an orphan. I really do. It's pretty scary. I don't have a big support system. I have none. I'm just alone. That's it. I went from having my beautiful wife, my beautiful mom, all of that to having basically just being alone. It's very, very sad, very depressing time in my life. But what keeps me going is my children. That's what keeps me going. My kids. Like I said, if you would like to support our family and my children, this is our Cash App. $ Richard Lavoy. $RICHARDLEV as in Victor OI. No space, no underscore in between my first and last name. So I did about 40 minutes here. No progress yet, Real Aqua. It's pretty stubborn, but I'm gonna be back real soon. Like I said, I kind of take these little sleep breaks, not long, and I'll be right back. It's not going to be a long time because I can't sleep. All right, I'll see all of you very shortly. God bless. The fun Apefather will come back at some point. The fun Apefather will come back at some point. He will. He will come back at some point. I'll be back in a little bit. God bless.